Hello, everybody. It's your old friends of Monday Madness, and welcome back to Madness May Cry. Again, I don't know if you can tell from the title, folks, but we are back on our Devil May Cry bullshit again, as we are about to check out Devil May Cry 2. And I am joined, as ever, by my illustrious friends who are happy to hack and slash their way through another one of these games, Adam and Aidan. How are you doing, darlings?
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, good.
Thanks for having me.
We're all very happy we're all very happy that you're here, Adam. We're also very happy that Aidan can join us from the start this time, which is great. Not a bonus.
I told you I was busy.
Yeah, he showed up only 2 hours late.
Did I lose?
Call back to the series that nobody's watched.
Exactly. Pretty much. But for anyone unfamiliar with Devil May Cry 2, it indeed has two protagonists this time instead of the one, double the fun. And the way it works is it's on 2 discs, which both have Dante and a new character called Lucia, who you'll see very shortly. So, for the purpose of this playthrough, myself and Adam decided we'll spice things up a bit. So I took the Lucia playthrough, and Adam, you recorded a Dante playthrough in your
yes. Jonathan decided he was sick of Dante and his bullshit, so we decided to play as Lucia.
Yeah. I just wanted to try something new, I just wanted to experiment a little bit, see what it's like. And as I understand, Devil May Cry 2
will be attending next month's Comic-Con dressed as each character.
Yes, although I think Adam has Bagsy on Trish, so I'm not sure how that goes for everyone else.
Oh yeah.
He's a man he's a man who lives and indeed dies in leather trousers, folks. And it's not much of a secret, I'll be honest. Everyone knows now. It's on the internet.
We are way too sober for these jokes.
Totally.
Anyway, shall we crack on?
Indeed we will. So guys, when you are ready, I'll count us in. So on 3, 2, 1, play.
You kept the save data screen in, I see.
Yeah, I just thought I'd give it this kind of the authentic feel, just for people to get themselves in the mood.
I am so in the mood.
Of course you are. It's Devil May Cry. You're always in the mood.
Yeah. Now this one is widely considered to be the worst in the series.
Huh?
All 5 games. They never made any more.
No, they didn't. And anyone who says otherwise is a damn liar.
That said, though, I have a soft spot in my heart for this game.
The other weird thing is, you see, I remember seeing this game because I used to get all these kind of the PSX magazines and stuff like that. They had all the demos and previews of all this stuff. And I remember seeing this game and thinking, that's pretty neat, and then completely forgetting about it. Kind of ways. It's like, the trailer's cool, and then never thinking of buying it. Because I think what also happened was I think there's another game coming out around the same time. I think it was called Primal, and both of them looked almost identical to me, except one of them had a British accent in it. That was it.
I have to say, this is a great intro sequence for this game. It makes it look a hell of a lot more exciting than it is.
It really does. That's what really impressed me on it. I was like, oh wow, this is pretty cool. I don't know what's going on, but I love it.
I think this was the TV spot advert. Aidan, what's your experience with Devil May Cry 2?
Like I said last time, nearly became a Resident Evil 4. Probably, I don't know. Am I close?
Played Resident Evil 4, and that's how you're qualified to talk on this.
That's how it goes.
There's a castle.
In a time
okay.
You'll notice a lot of the Devil May Cry 1 references in this.
In an
yes.
age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons, and humans were powerless
Mundus!
under their rule.
Oh, that tree-eyed freak.
Humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda.
Not so smart now, eh?
With a spirit
We sure
unlike
showed
any
him
other,
eventually.
wielding the sword that bore his own name, Sparda eradicated the demons.
Yeah, why would you name your sword after yourself?
It's a bit like, grandstanding, isn't it?
So, Jonathan, do you want to talk us through this character's name and personality?
And
Certainly. She's Lucia, and she likes swords.
Has been inherited.
She also seems to have a French accent.
You see this? I couldn't place if it was meant to be French or kind of like a Creole accent. It was hard to pick, but I'm assuming it was meant to be French.
I see.
Yeah. Of course, being an expert in the canon, I would assume that you were going to give me the correct answer here.
Oh, I have no idea. Like, Devil May Cry 2 has no backstory.
Which says a lot.
It's kind of like relegated to that one game that we like to pretend was the end of the series, and then they made Devil May Cry 5 and they said, "Oh no, this happened sometime between 1 and the anime."
I like it. So it's the New York chain of CSI then, the one no one talks about. It's
Exactly.
there, but really.
Such bad writing in this one. I love.
Again, it's hard to have it's hard to fuck up dialogue when you don't have any, but still they impress.
Oh, it's great. It's like you could have just told me to come here. Didn't have to deface an ancient artifact in a museum.
I was gonna put that in email, you bitch.
Like, why'd you have me meet you here? Why couldn't you have just told me to go to the town?
Or maybe GPS. Apparently, that's just missing in the fucking vernacular around here.
Okay, chapter 1, clause 3.
So the way this video cut's gonna be working for anyone watching and for Aiden currently watching along with us, basically we have,
Trying to
or
find
at
out
least Adam has provided us a timeline with how the two kind of stories intercept, and essentially that's how way you're going to see the video here. So if there's any kind of breaks in between characters, that's what's happening there. So you're not seeing like Lucia first and then Dante. You're seeing them two at the same time.
Yeah, so basically anything that happens first happens before the next one shows up, but if they happen simultaneously, they could either one's fair game.
Yeah, exactly. So there will be some kind of like shared cutscenes and so forth, but I have tried to cut it as best I can for it to make sense. But,
yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the completely canon run. Everything you see here is exactly what happened.
Oh, why would you crucify me like this? Why would you do that? So I don't know if it's, again, you kind of mentioned that is with the fact that like it's a new game. DMC2 kind of has like it wasn't quite as loved, but I do kind of like this setup here of the old kind of like old European town.
But there is a ridiculously complicated series of combos you can use, but the most effective tactic is just press triangle 3 times. You still haven't figured out that you need red orbs to open the door.
No, I do understand. I do get that. I'm just trying to find where they are now at this stage, because I know there was a few, like kind of like on the kind of either side of the camera. So yeah. This is also me trying to like get acquainted with the control as well. So
if you were to break any of the TV antennas, you would have gotten one.
Yes, I remember after this.
I'm enjoying this now, actually.
Gonna be one of those playthroughs again.
I know. To be fair, this one is a lot easier to play than the first game, and I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps Adam will elucidate if that's either a positive or negative, but it certainly there's shortcuts to the gameplay, is what I would say. And I think that's a very diplomatic way of saying it.
This game was one of the complaints of the first game was that it was too hard, so they made this one a hell of a lot easier in development.
Yes, that's very evident.
Oh, and which one's the hardest? So is it number 3 or
3 or 5? I'd argue 3.
What people are tuning in for at that point.
No, I'd say 3 is probably the hardest, because 5 has it has different options, and 5 I think you've got a much larger arsenal.
Okay. But yes, I would totally agree. If it was if this was generally accepted to be the easiest of the series, I totally can see that, because the drop off drop off in difficulty from first to second game is very noticeable, even to a scrub like myself.
One thing I will say about this is, despite the amount of hate it gets, it introduced a lot of things that became mainstays of the genre.
Mm.
So you haven't done it yet, but there is a dodge mechanic.
Yes.
And
yes.
you've actually showed there the directional combos.
Hmm.
And here's Jonathan demonstrating the most effective tactic for Lucia, which is just...
Let's be fair, there's only one tactic in this game and the rest are the wrong answer. Like...
I'd like how you're going for the yo-yo combos as well.
What's that?
On a ground-based enemy.
Hmm.
Come on!
Because at the same time, I'm also being acutely aware of trying to actually make combos happen. So that's like, I am actually trying to like, because I've noticed that like even with the knives, your ability to chain and to combo is quite hindered. So I'm trying to mix it up so I can actually get a combo going. You know.
Yeah, this game's actually quite hard to get the combo going, and the most effective tactic to get up to S rank is just spam forward triangle, back triangle, forward triangle, back triangle, because you're not using the same move repeatedly.
Yeah, yeah.
It actually adds it up really quickly.
See, I thought it was just the way I was playing with Lucia, but like if it is just like generally annoying for everyone, then like that's fair enough then, because that was a general gripe
It's kind of janky, but I don't think that's annoying. It's not built right, but
yeah.
Considering they had like a month to fix an unplayable mess, they did okay.
Yeah, I don't hate the game by any means. I think it's grand.
I don't know. The director of this, he got super pissed off at having his name attached to it, that he was like, no, give me a chance to fix it, and he made Devil May Cry 3. So like,
nice.
You can't hate this game at all. It's the reason for 3.
Yeah, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Like, I didn't kind of see this as a bad game. So I was like, okay, I'm quite happy with that, you know. More jobbers to.
Any questions, Aiden?
Plenty.
Go ahead.
I don't know where to start. What's going on?
Oh, you're in a European village attacking demons.
Yep.
But why?
Because the demon hunters.
This is no, she's the protector. Dante is the hunter. So this is kind of her home village.
This only raises more questions. What is a protector?
Not a condom. Anyway, she's.
I don't know if it comes across, but I don't think she's made of rubber. Just saying, lads. Just throwing it out there.
I'll provide more backstory as it comes up. There are cutscenes that explain some things.
Yeah.
How she became made of rubber.
Made of glue.
She is 75% rubber.
She's actually Gumby.
Of all the Devil May Cry heroines, I think she is actually one of the best written, which is depressing.
Weirdly enough, yeah, I can see your point with that.
She only turns up once.
Quite literally. She has a character, rather than just Trish, who looks like someone who has a character.
Yeah, I know, that's mean. Trish gets fleshed out later on.
I know, but from the first game, that's all she has. You know,
she appears once again in that For the Nightmare sequel, prequel, Japanese-only book for Devil May Cry 5. And within that it reveals that she's in love with Dante.
Ah, I see.
So join the fucking club, missus.
Get in line. Take a number.
Get in line.
Poor Adam has been in that queue for 4 years, and yet he still waits.
Only 4 years.
Only 4 years. The long ass
no,
queue,
you-
lads.
You're gonna kill every demon, aren't you?
Absolutely.
This runtime is making a lot more sense to me now.
Yes. Oh, don't worry. I don't like being aware that they do like respawn after a while. I don't hang around. So once I do like at least kill off one round, I try and get a move on. But if they are there, I will kill them.
That's fine.
So I'm just guessing now.
Yeah.
You didn't complete the game in 5 hours.
No. This is the peak
There's a
up.
lot more to go. Yeah.
This is a complete game, sir.
Is it?
No. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Aiden, this is a 2-hour game.
Oh, that's not too bad actually.
Mm. I think like again, this game playthrough is gonna be very skewed. It's gonna be like 3.5 hours of like chilled out Lucia killing pigeons and like 5 minutes
Chill out,
Dante.
Lucia picking up red orbs that I don't know exist. then Dante.
Lucia's an explorer by heart, you know. She just wants to check out the town for all its glory, you know.
Leave no demon blood uncleaned up. She is the janitor
Yes.
for this entire area. It's her civic duty to pick up litter.
That's it. That's exactly how it goes.
Oh god. So I can't help but notice that you haven't tapped your devil trigger. Yeah.
Is it not available yet? No.
Oh no, it's there. That's your blue bar.
No, I know that, but there's like a scene later on where like you get to use it, and I assumed it wasn't unlocked at that point.
I know you get it from the start in this game.
Ah, cool. Yeah, no, I don't avail it until it's handed to me essentially.
Yeah, until they tell you need to use this to progress.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Because again, like I kind of had the same mindset with like the first game, in that like I wanted to kind of get the basics pinned down first, and while the first game kind of had like, okay, I need like, you know, a certain bit of timing for this sort of stuff and items and shit like that. Like I kind of saw from like the sequence earlier on where I was just throwing like knives at like 3 skeletons and they all died. I was like, all right then, I don't need to overthink this game. this was a bit more of a cakewalk.
Yeah, it's a fun one though.
Yeah, it's grand. It actually is quite serviceable, and I do kind of like it for that.
Any questions at all, Aiden? Feel free.
What's going on? They just threw us in. I don't know what the story is. We're in Italy for some reason.
Italy,
Yeah,
that's
What year is this?
What year is this? It's a good question. It's a very good question.
I don't think there is an answer to that question.
I may have to draw up a timeline of Devil May Cry at some stage.
I love that we have lightsaber fucking barriers to deal with this dangerous mini boss.
Mini boss.
Well, he has 2 bars of health at him. Clearly, he's dangerous.